And boom, we are live. What's up, everybody? It's G Mr. Drew welcoming you to another episode of the Andrew Wojcicki Experience. This is going to be episode 567. 567. That's a whole lot of episodes to be having. And naturally, don't have that much time, so in lieu of working on that commission, I got some watercolors I want to warm up, and I got some colors over here. So let's hope this works out, right? Oh, I'm missing my palette. Hold on. Oh, where's my palette? Oh. There we go. Oh. Here we go. I knew I was missing something. So let's It looks so So yeah, been working on this character, hit this character with the cool watercolors. So now I'm just hitting it with some warm watercolors. I just did that recent stream talking about warm grays, cool grays, and all that good stuff. Same thing with these watercolors. You have to read the rules and react to the rules first, Marco, or you'd have access to the rest of So yeah, I think I'll be using this week's streams, whatever time I get in, like today, to just to warm up my warm up my watercolor muscle, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this. There we go. Oh yeah, I totally forgot how much the light reflects off the water. What's going on there? Yeah, it was a good thing I didn't start watercoloring in that last stream. After I did all those pencils, after I sat down, started writing and stuff. I was like thinking about it, you know, being like, man, did I just cut that off like for no reason? And then I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, I would have still needed to like prepare all the like the paints and everything. The way I was feeling, the itis, the tiredness, everything, man, I would have set it all up and crashed, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's funny is like working with these watercolors. I'm like, they don't have all the colors available, so it's like, and they got like wonky sets of colors, and I've kind of talked about it in the past. Some colors are just more saturated than others also. Like some of them, they almost don't hit at all. Like you put a color down and it's like, once it dries, it's like, where'd it go? Where's that color? And it's like having to learn how to like blend these things and like blend certain colors together. So there's like for instance, I want like some red, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up like red. Just like give me a basic red. Don't have one. So it's like, okay, can I like what I'm doing right now is like throwing this light base of a magenta-ish color. Now I gotta like throw on some predominantly orange and just pray that, you know, this orange is gonna give me, you know, this orange on top of the pink is gonna give me like this red. I mean, if you know my process, you know I'm gonna throw some markers and paints on top of all these things. That's why I don't like worry about it too much, because it's like, alright, I know I got it with the markers, but it's like I'm trying to flex the old watercolor muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can achieve, oh jeez, and that's my alarm. It's only been 15 minutes. Great. What was I saying? I was saying something. No, I'm sure it was something about colors and something. funny. I also a while back was talking about how like when I started watercolors, I was getting like dollar store watercolor sets. It's kind of like those paint sets that you would get in like elementary school, you know. And in that set, you get a straight up red. They just give you like straight up red, and it's perfect. I think I still have some lying around. Some dollar store watercolor paints somewhere. Yeah, and like, it's just funny to me that you can get a dollar store and dollar store will like provide, or like fancy dancy paints don't. Alright, let's see what this color is first. Let's see how this color looks. You know what I mean? I don't really have a color for a staff yet, so this is just me getting some raw. What I was told is something like a red here. See, it's kind of orangish. So yeah, the hope right now is to be like, lay this orangish on top of this pinkish and get something like a straight up reddish. If it works, you know what I'm saying. I get to just pat myself on the back. It's not terrible. It's a little orange, a little a little too orange for mine. I'll just throw a marker on there that'll redden it up. Alright. Yeah, even with the magenta, it's mighty orange. And it's funny because they called it a red color, and I'm like, I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, that's not red. How dare you call this red? It's reddish. There we go. And it was kind of everything I had planned. Just enough time. But this guy's not completely colored in yet. I actually got to... Alright. I gotta start thinking about repping stuff. Yeah, my bad for if it's blurry also. A couple streams ago I was like, oh man, is it blurry? Is it blurry? And I was looking at the playback and I was like, oh my god, it's so blurry. It's so blurry. Like even with the attempts to sharpen it, it wouldn't sharpen. I'm like, I cleaned the lens. It didn't sharpen. And then I was like watching the video, and then somewhere just along the video, it just like sharpened, and I was like, it did do it. It could do it, but I don't know how it determines how it wants to, or like when it wants to sharpen. I can just kind of tell that it kind of looks. It kind of has that blurry look, and I just never know how much of that is that it's actually blurry, or if it's just like a low feedback. Because other times it's like, oh, I was worried about nothing. It wasn't blurry at all. Is this the There we go. And see, this is that orange color with a yellow base, and it's, you know, giving me a light orange. Just watering it down, so that way it still stays a little bit more yellow than orange. Alright, that's going to be the end of this one. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for watching. These are just the quick episodes that sometimes I get in, sometimes I don't during the week. But yeah, it was fun getting all these warm colors, getting a little bit of blending in. The whole time crunch making me like, alright, let's just do it. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of this one. I'm Mr. Drew, at Mr. Drew on all socials. Follow, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. gmrdrew.art, the website is right there. Link is in the bio. Links to everywhere in there. Merch stores, Patreon. You want a commission? You know, consider getting a commission. That's on my Patreon. And then yeah, outside of that, man, just thanks. Love y'all. Peace.